Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is the last lecture we are doing with the game theory, and that is from the uh, extensive game with incomplete information. I would go with one of the numerical, and I'll assign a couple of numericals for your practice. It's just a continuation of what we have done in the game with extensive game with perfect information. All the methods are same. There are two type of games actually. One is called extensive game with imperfect information, or another it says incomplete information. So we are doing incomplete information. In incomplete information, and difference between complete and incomplete information is that in case of complete information, every player at where he is standing in a node knows that what has happened in the game in history. So he knows the history exactly, what has been done before he has to make his move. But in the imperfect information, some of the players knows exactly where they're standing and what has been done in the game, but some of the player does not know about it. So there is a non-symmetry of the information in the part of players. Some players are completely aware of everything and some are not. Though it's being played exactly like what we have done in the extensive game with complete information thing, a slight differences. So let me show you how does we incorporate this information, that this player knows everything once he is moving, and this particular player does not know something once he is moving. So how to incorporate this thing in a game? So I'll show you a game, and then we can use it to understand it more clearly. So let's say we have two players, and there is a player which is player blue. There are two players, one is blue, and I would show it with B, and the other one is red, and I'll show it with R. So there are two players, and the player blue starts the game, and he starts the game, and this is go like this. He plays capital L or capital R. Then red comes. There is red. This is red. So red plays small l and small r. Small l or small r. Till now, everything exactly the same as we have done earlier. Then comes the blue, and blue is standing here. Blue is standing here. Blue is standing here, and blue is standing here. Okay. And blue is playing small a, small b, small a, small b, a and b, a and b, right? And at the end of not, the outcomes are there. So this is like 20 and 3. This one is 0 and 0. This one is 2 and 5. And this one is 3 and 3. And this one is 1 and 5, and this one is 4 and 10, and this is 2, 1, and that one is 3 and 2. Okay, so far the game is exactly the same. Player number B starts the game. He plays L and R. Red plays, and he's small L and small r, knows where he's standing and everything. But if I make a dotted circle to nahi, I am combining these 2 points. I am combining these 2 nodes. Okay, and similarly I am combining, let's say I am combining these 2 nodes. What does it mean? It means that once player B comes at this node, he is not clear what he is facing with. In other words, at this stage, player number B does not know what player number R has played, either of L or R. Okay, so this is the lack of information, asymmetric information to the player B, that he has decided to play A or B, but he does not know whether he is standing at L or he is standing at R. He knows that he is standing somewhere between this, like either it would be L or R, but he does not know that where actually he is standing. It is same like prisoner's dilemma, when prisoner 1 and 2 knows that the strategy actions are quite or fake, but they exactly don't know what the other player has done. So it's more like a simultaneous game in that case. So इसी तरीके से once this node means that player number B does not know while making his move that where exactly he is standing, L or R. तो ये है गेम विद इनकम्प्लीट इंफॉर्मेशन, क्योंकि यहाँ पर प्लेयर, if I look at this R and if I look at this B, so I can see that player R is playing L and R, but player B is playing A and B, but irrespective of where he is standing, he does not know about it. तो इस तरह की गेम में basically if player number B knows that what player number R has played, but exactly knows that what player number R could have played out of L or R, but इसे पता है कि actions जो है वो LR है, but what action has being taken by R is not clear, तो ये एक simultaneous game बन गई. So what we will do कि हम इसको simultaneous moves की तरह solve कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. अच्छा, दूसरी important बात ये है कि जब हम strategy की when we write down strategies, we look at how many nodes the player are playing. So if I look at this, let's say take it to reset. So N1, this is N2, this is N3. I hope that you remember that we move from left to write to write the strategy. Once I come to this, it's called information set. Once I come with this information set, they both nodes, all the nodes in the information sets, no matter 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, are taken as one node. So this whole information set will be taken as N4. Okay, and this whole information set will be taken as N5. That is the only difference in this game and the other game we have solved earlier. तो जब हम strategy reporting करेंगे, so you can see कि अगर if I look at the strategies, number of strategies of blue, so blue is at N1, blue is at N4, and is at N5. So 2 cross 2 cross 2. Everywhere he is taking 2 actions. So basically it will be 8 strategy from player number blue. If you look at player number R, this is N2 and N3. So 2 cross 2. 2 actions at N2, 2 cross N3. So 2 cross 2 is 4. So 4 strategies for player number player R. तो लेकिन मैं वो strategies नहीं लिख रही हूँ, I'm just writing the solution. तो हम क्या करते हैं इन गेम को सॉल्व करने के लिए, we make the sub games. ठीक है, हम इसकी सब गेम बनाते हैं, और सब गेम आपको पता है हमेशा लास्ट नोड से शुरू होती है. सो यहाँ पर क्योंकि एक इंफॉर्मेशन सेट है, so sub game can never start from the node which is into the information set. So the sub game cannot start from this B and this B, or not this B and this B. तो जो जो इंफॉर्मेशन सेट से बाहर पहला सब नोड है वो है ये वाला N2. तो इसका मतलब है एक सब गेम बनेगी N2 से, जो हमारे यानी हमारे पास 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 नोड्स हैं, लेकिन 7 में से 2 जो है वो एक information set का part है, and no sub game can start from the node which is the part of information game. So this B and this B is excluded from the part like making the sub game. इसी तरह से ये और ये excluded है. तो हमारी सब गेम 3 बन रही हैं. एक R से शुरू होगी, N2 से नीचे तक जाएगी, एक इस वाले N3 से शुरू होगी और नीचे तक जाएगी, और फिर ये N1 से शुरू होगी. तो मैं इसको इस तरह से हाईलाइट करती हूँ. दिस इज सब गेम 1. ठीक है जी, I would say sub game 1 and this is sub game 2. और सब गेम 3 कौन सी होगी, जो N1 से शुरू होगी. तो फर्स्ट I'll go with the sub game 1 and see how can I solve it. जो कि कहाँ से शुरू हो रही है, स्टार्टिंग विद द नोड नंबर 2. तो what is that game? R is playing L and R and B is playing AB. अब आप देखो कि गेम किसने स्टार्ट की थी, B ने स्टार्ट की थी. तो प्लेयर 1 हमेशा B ही रहेगा. ठीक है, ये हमेशा प्लेयर 1 ही रहेगा और ये हमेशा प्लेयर 2 ही रहेगा. सो आई विल राइट द सब गेम अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस. सो सो व्हाट आई डू, यहाँ पर आएगा ब्लू क्योंकि ही इज या बी, और यहाँ पर आएगा रेड या फिर आर। ठीक है जी। और इसके बाद यहाँ पर हम आप लिखेंगे कि क्या हो रहा है। लुक, इफ आई लुक एट दिस बी, ही इज प्लेइंग ईदर ए और बी। इफ आई लुक एट आर, ही इज प्लेइंग एल एंड आर। सो आई वुड राइट दिस एक्शंस। प्लेयर बी के एक्शंस है ए या फिर बी, और प्लेयर रेड के एक्शंस है स्मॉल एल और स्मॉल आर। So I have this box and I have to insert the values in this box. And what is this? Is AL. So small l, ये है small l, ये देखिए, और उसके नीचे a, तो क्या आया आउटकम 20 and 3. So I'll insert here 20 and 3. ये वाले बॉक्स क्या है? R and A. R कहाँ पे था? ये R है, और A कहाँ पर है? ये A है। तो ये किसके बाद होगा? ये इट्स लाइक 2 and 5. इसी तरह से इफ आई लुक L and B, L and B, this is L, हम इस वाली सब गेम की बात, L and B, it is 0 0, and then this is R and B, R and B is 3 3. So what do we have? Let's solve it. Given L, 20 versus 2, 0, 20 is better. Given R, 2 versus 3, 3 is better. Given A, 3 versus 5, 5 is better. 0 versus 3, 3 is better. So what is Nash in this game? सब गेम का Nash निकला। इस सब गेम का Nash है जी B and R। ठीक है, लेट मी हाईलाइट ओवर हेयर जो सोल्यूशन आ रहा है, B and R, ये है जी B। इफ द गेम हैपेंस टू बी एट दिस नोड, तो कंक्लूजन जो है वो B R पे खत्म होगा। ठीक है जी। उसके बाद आप दूसरी वाली सब गेम बनाते हैं हम, सब गेम 2, और उसमें भी हमारे पास क्या है? ब्लू है और रेड है। तो ब्लू को मैं इधर लिखूंगी और रेड को मैं इधर लिखूंगी। गिवन के प्लेयर नंबर 1 को हम रो प्लेयर बनाते हैं। प्लेयर ब्लू के एक्शन है ए एंड बी, और इसके एक्शन है एल एंड आर। इसको जब हम हाईलाइट करेंगे ऐसे करके, हमारे पास यहाँ पर आउटकम आ जाएंगे। तो एल ए पे क्या आया हुआ है? एल ए ये आया हुआ 1 5। ठीक है जी, 1 5। और आर ए पे क्या आया हुआ है? आर ए पे आया हुआ है 2 1। इसी तरह से एल बी पे क्या आया हुआ है? एल बी पे आया हुआ है 4 and 10। और आर बी पे क्या आया हुआ है? आर बी पे आया हुआ है 3 and 2। सॉल्व द गेम। गिवन दिस 4 is better, given this 3 is better, given this 5 is better, and given okay, given B, given L 1 versus 4, given R 2 versus 3, given A 5 versus 1, and given B 10 versus 2, 10 is better. 10 is better. So what is Nash here? It is Nash. So हमारा Nash जो आया हुआ है, ये हमारा Nash है इस गेम का, और इस गेम का हमारा Nash है BL। ठीक है जी। लेट्स हाईलाइट इट ओवर हियर BL। तो BL जो है कहाँ पर है? इट्स हियर, ये L और ये B। सो बेसिकली गेम इज फॉलोइंग दिस रूट एंड इट्स गोइंग ओवर हियर BL, ये वाला। ठीक है जी, ठीक है, इसको भी ऐसे कर देते हैं, ये इससे जा रहा है। Right, so we are done with the sub games. We have solved it, and then we are moving backwards. And now, if I look at this game, so the solution of this branch ending at 3 3, and the solution of this branch, follow the cursor please. Solution of this branch R is ending at 4 10. So what we are going to do is that we will write down the solution of these sub games at the node from there starting, and then we'll solve the remaining game. So if I look at this game, what is happening, that we are actually starting with the game B, and then the B is playing L and R, and this LR is ending at what number? It's 3 and 3, and this one is ending at the solution 4 and 10. So now who is playing this game? This is sub game 3. Who is playing this game? Blue, and blue जो है वो first player है. If he play L, he will get 3, and if he play R, he will get 4. So definitely he will go with this branch. So if I insert back here R, so जहाँ पे arrows start होके end तक game पर जा रहे हैं, that definitely is the Nash equilibrium. तो नैश इक्विलिब्रियम जो है उसको अगर मैं हाईलाइट कर दूं इस वाले ब्लू के साथ, सो ये आपका नैश का पाथ है, ये वाला, ठीक है, ये आपका नैश का पाथ है। लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम दिस इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट टू मेंशन कि ये जो यहाँ पे जो सोल्यूशन आ रहा है, व्हाई इट इज रिटन, व्हाई इट इज देयर, because once we are reporting the Nash, that has to become the part of the strategy writing. So that's why it's important. So let's write down the strategy of the solution. Solution strategy क्या होगी? Let's write it over here. Solution क्या है? Let me take the book. Solution या Nash क्या है? Nash हमारा we always report in term of strategy whenever we are reporting Nash. ठीक है जी। तो अब आप देखो कि ये जो गेम है इसके अंदर यहाँ पे मैं लिखती हूँ, जब मैं नैश रिपोर्ट करूँगी, सो आई हैव टू राइट डाउन व्हाट प्लेयर नंबर 1 इज डूइंग एंड व्हाट प्लेयर नंबर 2 इज डूइंग। सो लेट मी राइट हियर प्लेयर नंबर 1 एंड लेट मी राइट हियर प्लेयर नंबर 2, ठीक है, इनकी दोनों की लिख लेंगे। सो प्लेयर नंबर 1 व्हाट इज ही डूइंग? प्लेयर नंबर 1 इज एक्चुअली प्लेइंग एट नॉट 1, he is playing at node 4 and at node 5. So basically I have to report कि node 1 पे जब वो है तो what he is deciding for, node 4 पे जब वो है तो what is deciding for, and node 5 पे जब वो है तो what is deciding for. If I'm able to answer all these questions, so basically I'll be writing the Nash strategy profile for player number B या player number 1, ये blue player है, ठीक है, player number 1 is a blue player and player number 2 is a red player. So player number 1 when playing n1 at n1, he is playing right, as you can see from the highlighted area, that once the player number 1 is at node 1, he is selecting right. Okay, what he is doing when he is at n4, and what he is facing the history. When he is at the n4, he is facing history LR, capital L and R, and what is responding with? He is responding with B. So कैसे मैं लिखूंगी? He is responding with B, कौन सी हिस्ट्री को? LR को। So कैपिटल LR नीचे आएगा और इसके ऊपर B आएगा। अच्छा, what he is doing when he is at the node number 5? Well, he is playing B. What history is facing? RL. So basically B given capital L and R and L. So I am actually done with, ये हमने सारा लिख लिया। ये क्या चीज़ है? ये है वर्किंग ऑफ प्लेयर नंबर 1। अब प्लेयर नंबर 2 की जब हम लिखते हैं, इसको मैं ऐसे लिखूंगी, तरह ऐसे करके, और अब प्लेयर नंबर 2 को लिखें तो व्हाट ही इज डूइंग? प्लेयर नंबर 2 हैज डिसाइडेड टू प्ले R व्हेन ही इज फेसिंग L, एंड ही इज डिसाइडेड टू प्ले L व्हेन ही इज फेसिंग R. तो R गिवन L एंड L गिवन R, ठीक हो गया। तो ये बेसिकली प्लेयर नंबर 2 है। सो व्हाट इट इज ऑल अबाउट? इट इज, दिस इज नथिंग बट इट इज Nash equilibrium. So we have done this game, and be clear about one thing, that this game has nothing special except that we have information sets. And what is information set? जहाँ पर डॉट्स होते हैं वो इन्फॉर्मेशन सेट होता है। उसका क्या मतलब होता है? उसका मतलब सिर्फ ये होता है कि once a player is playing, when the player is standing at this, he does not know what the previous player has played with. He knows the action, but he does not know what exactly is being done in the game. So this is the one of the way of solving, that we convert the sub games into normal form and then we solve it back. So we are done with the sub game perfect, incomplete information game. Imperfect information are different from this, which imperfect information is to be solved only with the Bayesian, which is a difficult one. But right now, we are not in position to go with that. So, but you can include it anyways. मैं आपको कुछ examples जो है वो I'll give you some examples to work it more, and then you'll be able to understand. Thank you so much.